some point with winter I realized that making your feet cold is not the best for your health, and you can maintain that for 1 hour, maybe 1.5 hours. But the longer the time frame you are outside with summer shoes and casual warm shoe covers. This is not my last winter in cold winter. Also in the spring and autumn time there might be also cold days. So why to make your feet cold when you can just buy winter shoes? And that's what I did this time around. The whole purchase process has a bit of a story and I will elaborate about that. But basically these are Shimano shoes. I just blindly chosen similar size like my summer shoes are, so it's 46. Actually on summer shoes I have wide version, so it's 46 wide, and you can barely fit 2 socks into that shoe because it's very narrow still. For that reason I still try to choose 46 size for winter shoes, and surprise surprise, it's even more spacious, so that enables me to put more socks if I need to. But at least for now, when it's only a few degrees minus outside, it's not necessarily needed. I can see that coming in the future. Whoops. These are Shimano shoes, nothing special to be honest. The fitment is with BOA. At the same time you have Velcro side to cover the front, so it kind of helps from the direct wind as well as water splashes. And then there is a bit of a sock here to finish the upper side of the shoe. Also can point out that inside there is a bit warmer insole, but it's just minor thing. The main difference between winter shoe and summer shoe is that first there is minor but warmer insole. At the same time the inside is warmer and the whole bottom section of the shoe is just thicker and a bit warmer, so that helps you in order not to get your feet cold as fast as it would be with summer shoes. It also has Gore-Tex, surprise surprise, and pretty much that's everything you need to know about the shoes. Nothing special, just casual winter shoes, and that's about it. But there is a special story about these shoes. From time to time, if I need something more or less in a rush, I decide that, alright, so I will give local bike shop a bit of an edge, and why not to just buy something from them. And this time I went straight into one website which I knew that they have Shimano shoes. I noticed that this model of Shimano shoes cost like $250 almost. So if it's the cost, I can probably swallow it just to support local business and at the same time get the shoes as soon as possible, because as usual winter came unexpectedly fast and actually I haven't planned to get those shoes, but it's pretty much cold outside. At the same time I just checked the price abroad just to make sure that I am aligned with what normally it costs, and I was super surprised to find a lot cheaper options. I had some plans to order other stuff, so I just took everything from that shop and that was kind of it. But later I decided to check what's the difference in terms of the pricing at local bike shop, and I was pretty much surprised, so you can have a look at it as well. Without actually showing the shop names, you can see that the pricing difference is huge. It's okay that everyone has their own pricing, their own client, and I'm okay with that. Almost 100 euros difference is something questionable, but at the same time there were other options available which had lower prices and reasonable prices actually. Also, it's worth mentioning that once you select the sizing in some websites, it gets a discount. I just haven't looked at our options at the local bike shops and just took it from bike discount. From time to time I get questions, yeah, really, I get those, where I buy stuff for the bike, and because it's off season, I decided to create a video about those shops, which will drop anytime soon. But this time I went with bike discount, which usually has pretty much great offers, and considering the shipping cost, which usually is below 10 euros per single shipment, it's just very good offering, and from single piece, single part, you can get that discount. But hey Thomas, what about the body fit, warranty stuff, etc.? Is it good to buy things abroad? You have so big headache. Well, I will leave one story for you in bike shops video, but basically, trust me, sometimes it's just better to go with well-trusted abroad service provider, unless you just want to support your local businesses, which Sometimes it's very nice thing to do, other times you just get scammed, so depends on your luck. With that in mind, now I will be able to ride in winter conditions at some degree, and you might be wondering, am I using Spark in winter? But what about suspension? What about all the moving parts, the drivetrain, the sand, the salt and all the chemicals on the road? This will be covered in the future videos as well. Pretty a lot of things coming your way, and we will meet soon enough. In this video you will get to know what is the worst thing you can make when choosing the tires. So at the end of the day we will have some suggestions.
They act like they ain't know. Guess I gotta hit them with an update. I been getting to it when I'm up late. Hit a nigga when you at the front gate. They act like they ain't know.
You can't use the same tires pressure even on the same spec of a tire. Also, when you go into the situations where you don't have the pump, you do something with CO2 cartridge, add it too low and you will be slow, add too much of it and it will also play against your favor. And the worst case is, sorry to break your heart,